Sila ay
Sila ay
nag-aaral para sa, and then the word I found was pagsusulit.
Yes,
Okay.
exam.
Okay.
Pagsusulit. Yes, that's
All right,
right.
cool.
Good.
And so for PS, I wrote nag-aaral sila para sa pagsusulit.
That's correct. All right. All right. Last.
Trabajo is to work. So I wrote, we are late to work.
We are late to work. Okay. So we are late for work. Okay. Now, when you say that, what you use that for work, then that is again, it's just work. It's just trabajo. That's not the verb magtrabaho. Now, you can say that just like you did with the first few here, like uh you mean you're describing that you are late for work. Let's try that. Let's see what you come up with.
So I wrote, tayo ay nahuli magtrabaho.
Okay. This is correct. Okay. But you mean here your main verb again is nahuli. Okay. All right. All right. Let's convert that to PS. That's correct.
So I wrote, magtrabaho tayo
Mm?
ng nahuli.
All right. Wait. Magtrabaho is no longer your main verb because you added another verb, a ma verb, na late. So basically you're saying kami or tayo ay na late. Malate, nalelate, nalate, malelate, if you use that in English. So you mean here, tayo ay late, mag-work. So mag-work is no longer your main verb here. So you have to use the other verb.
So would you mean I'd write nahuli tayo? Nahuli tayo. And then nag trabaho.
No, you don't have to, you don't need nang anymore. Nahuli tayo magtrabaho. So your magtrabaho here is a gerund. You don't need to mark it with any you don't need to mark it anymore.
Why not?
It's being used as a gerund also. Oh, sorry, magtrabaho. The reason is because it's not your out of focus either. It's just like, you remember, you put this together, nahuli magtrabaho. So basically, you're late for work. This is together, but you just have to separate it because the pronoun has to be right after. Do you get it?
Can you just repeat that one more time?
Okay. So these two verbs are like together. You have to use them together. Late
Okay.
for work. Okay, so they are like a phrase together, a
Oh,
phrasal
late
verb.
for work. It's like a phrasal verb.
It's a phrasal verb. Okay, so you cannot mark that with out of focus. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Out. One more time.
It's the same here actually. You see this? Tumulong magsapatos. This is also a phrasal verb. But this is also okay because you don't necessarily have to put this nang there because nang, like I said, is like a phrasal verb together with. So if I would have to give this to you again, let me correct this here. So it'll be, you have your verb is tumulong magsapatos. There you go. Okay, let's put it that way so it'll be clearer to you. You have a phrasal verb. Okay, tumulong magsapatos sa lola. So we don't have to mark that with nang. Okay? Ang lola ay tumulong magsapatos. All right? Is there anything here? Let me see if there's any. Ikaw ay magbihis. That's correct. Bis ka para sa trabaho. That's okay. Okay. Nanipin, nag-aral. Yeah, that's it. Those three. Okay, those are like phrasal verbs. So,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
Good.
this was tough, but I actually enjoyed spending time on it, and it felt good
Good.
putting sentences together.
Yes, that's good. I
Like
mean,
grabbing different pieces from everything we've learned.
yep. And you know what? That'll help you a lot when you even research for it because you put it together and it's just a matter of, polishing it, rearranging a little bit. But as long as you know what you're focusing on, the key is what is my focus here? What am I expressing? What sentence I'm trying to say? I want to describe what the person is doing, or do I want to say what is happening to something or somebody?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
am I describing somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that will really help. Only those things you put together, and then your pronoun. You're using a pronoun. Where do I place the pronoun?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's good. Good job.
I did. I gotta admit, I did better than I thought.
That was really great. I'm surprised you said simple. I was looking for ako and the verb ako
No,
or
oh
I.
no.
You said simple. I said okay, but look at this. I mean, you have, you have, you even combined two verbs together. So that's really impressive. Very good.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
All right, that's good. That's good. Let me see here. Let me screenshot this very quickly,
Okay.
and then I'll put it on your Skype. I didn't hit the record very quickly, but I did record a portion of this over at the end.
All
But
right, cool.
at least you understand the principle anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let us now move to. So that is the end of this lesson. Let's go to the new lesson now. Okay. Let me unshare this and pick that up. Okay. Module 2. So this may you may find lessons here that are like repetitive, like we went through before from this first module, because like I said, the first module is actually a portion of this book, but I made it simple. I simplified it
Yeah.
so you don't get overwhelmed. Okay, let me share my screen. So when we see it, we're gonna go fast, okay? Because if we've been through it, but there's one thing that we have to do because I want you to really, really, I want you to get really familiar with the speaking. Okay, so whenever we see, all right, me explain a little bit about this book. You got the abbreviations here. If you don't, if you wanna know what are these abbreviations that you see, just come back here,
Okay.
okay? Because it will use a lot of abbreviations. All right, so and when we see something like listen and speak, you will have to read that, okay? Because that's how you get used to the conversation. And by the way, this book, every time you see listen and speak, have I given you the website for this book?
I don't.
Okay, there's
If
a
you did, I didn't have
website.
it saved.
I'll put it on your Skype later. Okay.
Okay, thank
So
you.
right now, let's go through this. So pagbati, you already know how to say po, right? And rin and naman. So you just read the listen and speak here, the Tagalog sentence only.
Amado, kamusta? Mabuti naman, nene. Ikaw, kamusta ka? Mabuti rin.
Okay. Okay. And here, listen and speak.
Kamusta po? Ako po si Amado. Mabuti naman. Kamusta ka, Amado? Mabuti po naman.
Good. All right. Okay.
Magandang umaga, nene.
Mhm.
Magandang umaga rin, amado.
Okay, actually, this we could do this like if there's two people. Okay, we could alternate. Let's alternate. Okay, but sometimes the second line is still the reply from the same person, so we
Oh, okay.
we don't matter. We just exchange, so you get used to. Okay, get used to it. All right, so magandang hapon, Bambi.
Magandang hapon din, Oliver.
There you go. Okay. All right. Jennifer, kumusta?
Okay lang, Mike, ikaw, kamusta ka?
Okay rin. All right. Now, can you introduce yourself? Fill this
Ah,
in.
kamusta? Ako si Joe.
Kumusta? Ako si Christine.
Mabuti naman, ako si Joe.
Okay, so it's just different ways to introduce
Okay.
yourself. All right. Mm, you already know that. Okay. So we also have some vocabulary here.
Nice,
So
nice.
every time you use a word here, you can look it up in the vocabulary. Okay. Most of them are here. Okay. You don't have to go anywhere else. So this is the first lesson. That's done. Let's go to the next one. Okay. All right. Let me get there. Okay. Now, in this lesson, we're going to look at the ang case. You already know what's the ang case? Is the focus. All right. We're going to look at word linkers and then count to 10 and say pala. Pala, again, is something that you don't expect. Now let's read the linkers here. Oh, adjective and you by using linkers.
Mabait na bata.
Hmm?
Pateng, mabait.
Batang. Okay.
Patang.
Batang. Hmm?
Patang. Iyong anak.
Hmm?
Gusto kong kumain.
Gusto kong kumain. Very good. All right. You already know how to use the linker, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's read more of these linkers here. Till J.
Kanilang bahay.
Mm-hmm.
Noong linggo. Mahirap na mama. Aming bayang. Mataas na puno. Mureng sapatos.
Mm-hmm.
Mabait na bata.
Mm-hmm.
Masipag na nanay. Taong gutom.
Mm-hmm.
Pateng busog.
Batang busog.
Patang busog.
Okay, so what does it mean? Okay, you can look at the vocabulary. You might see the meaning of some of these words. Okay,
Hmm?
might not be all, but there are words there. Now, stress and accent. You already know. So this book, if you see all the Tagalog words, they have accent marks, so you can practice the pronunciation. When the word is going down, it's like the ah. Okay, that's the malumi. Can you read all
Like you're
this?
cutting it short.
Mm-hmm. Cut short. Can you read it?
Okay. What?
Mm-hmm.
Halimbawa,
Mm-hmm.
kiko,
Mm-hmm.
kusa.
Very good. Okay, now, mabilis is when the sign or the accent mark is going up. Okay, you see that? It's like that. Alisin.
So it's like you hold it for an extra second.
That is the fast. Fast.
I'll just say it fast. Alisin.
Mm-hmm.
Lumbais. Lumbas. Hold
Lumabas.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Lumbabas. Luma nanggoy.
Mm-hmm.
Madasal.
Very good. And look at the numbers except for sampu. They are mostly fast. Okay? Except the apat. Except apat. There's no apat. This is malumay anim. And this
And
is
is it
combination.
just do it over just whatever letter it's over, or the
Yeah,
letter in the following, whatever follows the letter as well?
yeah, okay. So it's like this, all right? It's the accent will always be on top of a vowel, never on a
Ah,
consonant.
okay.
All right. So that you see it's all on the vowel. So if you see that it's going up, that's fast. You pronounce the first syllable quite fast. Isa. How about this? Read.
Dalawa.
There you go.
Talo.
All right. What about this? This is combination of malumi, mabilis, and then malumi. So,
Mhm. So you kind of say it quick and you cut it short at the same time.
yes. Can you say that?
So, sampu.
Very good. There you go. All right. So we're gonna practice that here. Huh? All right. Can you
And
read
again, I'm
this?
sorry. I
Yes.
just for clarification, it's just that whatever vowel it's over is
Mm-hmm.
where the action is, not like the whole
Yes. It's always
word.
on the vowel. You wouldn't see these accent marks on a consonant.
But it me like the whole like when I'm doing the intonation of the word,
Mm-hmm.
like
Short.
like I cut it short, kind of like where the vowel is. Like
Yes.
it's like, so do I say it as normal, but then towards the ba is where the action happens.
Yes.
Like
Cor-
it's
right. Like for example, this, right?
yeah.
Now you would see that the accent is it's for the whole word. It's
Oh, okay.
for
So
the
the
whole
whole
word,
word.
okay?
Okay.
So if you see that accent, it's mostly at the end.
And
You
yeah.
won't see them in the middle,
Okay.
okay? You won't see those accents. Okay,
Okay.
observe here, okay?
All right.
So it's always at the end there.
Okay.
See? End. Okay, so it means when you see that over at the end and it's going up, then it means the proceeding would be fast. If you
Okay.
see
All
that
right.
it's this maragsa, combination of mabilis and the malumi, then bumaba.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay?
I guess I was just getting confused because I do
Mm.
know a little Spanish, and I know when the
Mm.
accents mean that it's just that specific
Ah,
letter.
no, this
You
is for
have.
the whole word. Yes,
Oh, okay,
this is
cool.
for the whole word. Okay, and I don't think there's anything that unless it's and actually there is a thing here like for example the malumi. Okay, malumi with the right. Now a malumi word, look at this. A malumi word is when you put a linker at the end of a malumi word. For example, halimbawa. Halimbawa is example. The moment I put ng here, halimbawang example of let's say kusa, willingly. Kusa, and I put the ng here because I want to say kusang tumulong. Okay, willingly helped. Okay, kusang tumulong. That accent will go away because there is already you put a consonant at the end. So
Oh,
that
okay.
accent will go away. All right. So that's what it says here. For malumi, following rules for the word linkers given above, we add ng to the end of malumi word. But doing so would make the malumi word is no longer a malumi word. It becomes malumay. You remember the malumay, there are no accents.
Okay.
Okay? So, kusang, there's no anymore. You cannot say kusa. You can't because there's an ng there now. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just when we have linker, we're using linker. Okay, so let's read this maragsa words here.
Um. So it would be buma. Oh, sorry. Bumaba. Uh, bumaba.
Good,
Hiya.
good,
Bumanda.
good,
Do.
good. All right, very good. The same here with maragsa because now you can have the accent because they're all ending in a vowel. But
Hmm.
once you place the ng there again, that accent will go away. It'll become malumay. All
Gotcha.
right. All right. So let's try this. How would you say, you got the numbers right on top here. How would you say 10 fingers? Okay, if you don't know the Tagalog of fingers, just do the Tagalog for the numbers.
Yeah. So it's sampu fingers.
Mm,
Is it? Uh,
mm,
I can't remember. What
okay.
is it?
Na, daliri. Okay.
Oh yeah, deliri.
Yeah, you can find that here also.
Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
at the
There you
footnote.
go.
Okay. So daliri. So you said sampu.
Sampu deliri.
Okay, what do we
Uh,
do with the linker? What linker can we use here?
ng.
Mm-hmm.
Sampung. Okay. Uh,
Fingers.
deliri.
Daliri. Okay. Technically, because fingers is plural, you can also put mga daliri. But since you have the number, the determiner number here, you don't need to, not necessary to say mga. Okay.
Okay.
Seven
Uh,
samurai.
pitong samurai.
There you go. Next.
Uh, is it isong ilong?
Isang ilong. Very good. Next.
Dalawang mata.
Very good. Okay, now stars. Okay, it should be here.
Tatlong bituin.
There you go. Very good. Okay. Now let's just finish up this page. Let's read this. Kumusta? Ako si Charina.
Kamusta ka, Salina?
Mabuti naman. All right.
Perfect.
All right. So we'll continue this from page 18. Okay,
All
or
right.
section 57. Let's put that here. Continue on section 57. 57. Okay, and that should tell us where we are, which book it is. Okay. All right. So that'll be it for today. Salamat, Joe.
Thank you.
Kita
Salamat.
tayo ulit. Ay, by the way, is this, this is your last lesson, is it?
Yeah, I forget. You sent me the chart, so I know you're
I think so.
you have a document.
Do you want me to review again because the dates has changed? This schedule has been rescheduled.
Yeah,
So
it might be kind of confusing because I know we had a couple, yeah, we had a rocky week. But yeah, if you don't mind just checking, and if we're out, just you could send the request for an extra 10.
Okay, sure. I
know we're
will
close
send you
anyways.
I will show you the whole chart so you know the dates, okay? So you got it on
Either way,
record too.
we're close. So request whenever another 10 if you don't mind.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Salamat, Joe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.